Hey, so I didn't post anything yesterday, did I? I thought I'd give you a break because I didn't really have anything to say. Nothing really was going on. Diva got picked up today. She was good this morning. She went straight to the door. And I took her out and she went potty. But then right before she left, she peed on the carpet in here. I'm not telling her owner that. There's going to be hit and miss stuff. Potty training is definitely not an exact science, and getting a dog who's 3 years old and has never gone outside to going regularly outside this past week, for the most part, I think we've only had 2 accidents the whole time. I think I did a pretty good job. So I was thinking about quarantine, because we're all thinking about that, right? And what we're doing, what we're not doing, and quarantine and like loneliness. It's hard when you're stuck with who you're stuck with. Like, I'm here with my mom and my daughter, and she's 3,000 miles away from her fiance, so that's been tough for her, But she's got like him to go back to when it's time and we can go back to California. She's got that to look forward to. But yeah, it's still hard to like not have that person around just for the physical touch factor, Like that's, I think a lot of people are feeling that, like we've had no contact with anybody for a while. So I think there's a mixed bag when it comes to that. Like if you're stuck with your your significant other and you're having like too much together time and you're ready to kill each other, there's that. And then if you're like stranded somewhere and you're like apart from your partner, there's that. That's gotta be hard. And then there's those of us who are single at this time and are perhaps, doing the dating site thing. I've noticed, and I have been doing that. Haven't been doing it a lot, but, I'm talking to somebody. And that's been really cool, but we can't just meet up, like even if I was I'm dating or talking to people in California, or a person, because I am not going to date here in Florida and start anything with somebody because I am not staying. I'm leaving soon. So I decided to cement that by, opening my profile and having it be in California. I let people know that I'm not actually physically there. But it kind of worked out because everybody has to kind of take the time to get to know each other and can't just meet up unless you're taking, unnecessary risks. But yeah, you can't just like text for a couple days and then meet up and have a drink and see how things are. So you continue. I've noticed there's a lot of people on their profiles back a few weeks ago before I stopped really looking, that a lot of guys had written, like, hey, it's, quarantine, so let's just get to know each other. I think that's kind of a cool thing in a way. It's sort of forcing something that usually a lot of, at least on my side of things, a lot of men don't seem to want. They're like, I'm not looking for a pen pal. You see that a lot in profiles. I'm not looking for a pen pal, so don't respond if you're not planning on dating or meeting up soon, that kind of thing. And I'm like, okay. Because I was intimidated when I first started online dating, like years ago, like the first time I tried it, I would like talk to somebody for a while and then they'd want to meet up and I'd get kind of scared and like bail. And then I finally did go out with one person who was like, just go out with me and have a good date so that you'll have had a good experience. It's no pressure, like whether or not we have chemistry doesn't matter. Let's just like go and have a good time so that you can like, just get over that fear. And we had an awesome date and we found out that we had the same birthday, which was really cool. And we just kind of, it didn't turn into anything, but we're still friends. And that was like years ago. So that's really awesome. So, he's the one that like encouraged me to start like actually going out with people. that I talk to. So I've had, mixed experiences with that. Some good, some absolutely horrible. But yeah, it's kind of cool that, like, regardless of where I am, the person I'm talking to would probably have to wait a while to meet me anyhow, and that's fostering taking it slow and getting to know each other really well. It's going to be interesting if we decide to meet, which I think we're going to. Should I even be making this video? I don't know. But I feel like when we meet, it's going to be like we already know each other so well. So, yeah, it'll just be interesting to see what it's like in person. But it won't be this whole, like, oh, tell me all about yourself. Tell me, because we know. It'll be like, we'll just continue the conversation that we've been having for the last however long now. Because, yeah, I don't know how much longer it's going to be before I get out there. I hope it's going to be soon. I don't think it's going to be right now. Obviously, we're kind of stuck here. Travel's not really safe. I don't have an income or much of one right now. I'm working very hard to change that. Some different avenues, especially coaching. That's, I need to start a whole different channel, I think, for that. To start talking about law of attraction topics, because this channel is just my personal life kind of channel. And there's not, I'm not even showing you much today. I'm just yapping. So there's my random thoughts about distance and what it's like. And yeah, actually leaning more toward like distance dating, because how many of you 3 people that are watching this are doing that right now? I'd like to hear from people that are doing the dating site thing, and like how many of you are breaking the rules and meeting up? I won't tell. But I wonder, like, how many people are doing that? They're just going like, fuck it, and they go to the bar anyway and spread corona all over because they don't know that, I hope you guys aren't doing that, but, we'll all do what we'll do, right? But yeah, how many of you who normally would have, like, already been dating this person or, gone out with this person and tested it out, are instead having like a long dialogue with them, or just a long extended period of texting or phone calling and that kind of thing? I'd kind of like to hear people's dating experiences. Yeah, so this is sort of, I guess I should have thought of what the topic was going to be a little bit more cohesively before I started this, but yeah, this is, I guess, about like, yeah, quarantine dating. What's that like if you don't already have a partner and you're trying to, maybe find one? I guess hookups are kind of, not not happening. If that's what you're looking for, you're kind of out of luck, I think, right now. But I think people that are looking for something serious, this is kind of a cool, it's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating because, if you're single, you're like, there's the loneliness factor there. I mean, I'm happy in my own company and I'm happy single. I'm not like, I don't want to be with someone just for the sake of not being alone. I'm not like afraid to be alone. But, yeah, you do still get hit with like just it would be nice to have someone to curl up with and watch Netflix and have silly conversations and whatever, all the other good stuff too eventually. But yeah, I miss that sometimes. Sometimes a lot. So yeah, I would love for people to comment on that. If you're watching this, one day someone will. It'd be cool if it was now while it's happening, quarantine stuff. So quarantine comments, quarantine dating comments, or any comments, just say hi. All right.